has been delayed again. They're now talking about Tuesday for loading Captain's Lady onto the ship, which means we've got a few extra days here in Falmouth, Antigua. Great opportunity to do a bit of sightseeing, see some of the boats here, and as it happens there's a fishing festival on. So we're seeing lots of big game fish being brought in. So let's go and check it out. We are getting a little closer to loading time, so we're leaving Falmouth Harbour and heading around to the west side, looking for an anchorage so that we can start getting this boat ready for loading. So it's farewell Falmouth. Been a lovely stay. Until next time. We've got around 16 knots from behind, cruising along. Occasionally we're touching 10 knots of speed over ground. I think that's because we've got a bit of current here as well, but she is sailing beautifully, just with the Genoa, rolling along downwind. Very nice. Drop the hook just in time before the squally rainy clouds come over, so we timed that pretty well. We're now in Jolly Harbour, which puts us nice and close to St John's for the loading onto the ship. But it looks like we're here with quite a few other boats actually. It's a bit busier here than it was at Falmouth. Tuna from the fish festival. Pretty good. So we're trying to get everything stowed now for the shipping home, and it's been probably the wettest day of the whole time out here. I guess the wet season is coming, but we were halfway through getting the Genoa off and you could see a massive black cloud form, so we had to quickly just stuff it here under the spray hood, and then we're going to try and rustle it and pack it away. So fun and games. We're just cooking up the last of the food. Everything's got to go, and going to clean the fridge, ready for loading tomorrow. We have come into Hermitage Bay today to make the final preparations for loading. We were given a loading time of 1800. We're in regular contact with the ship and the representative of Sevenstar, so all seems to be on schedule. We've just secured things on the boat. We have taken the Genoa off and the staysail. We've stowed the bimini and the spray hood and taken the wind vane off, stowed the outboard. The list goes on, and everything's stowed down below as well. Beautiful place here. Hoping the ship's going to be on time this evening. We're going to get around to St John's and see how the loading goes. We've got 15 knots on the beam. It's an absolute crime that we're not sailing, but it's only a short motor around to the ship. Got to put the backstay forward for the loading. So they've just cancelled on us. I think they don't want to work into the evening. They're having an issue with one of the boats on board, so we have to come back in the morning. We've got flights booked tomorrow. No food on board. Bit of a nightmare. Oh well, let's go and see if we can find an anchorage in St John's. We managed to raid the owner's cupboards, and he still had some leftover food from his transat last year. So thank you, David, for the lovely tinned mystery meat. It was actually very welcome last night. That and some noodles was enough. The loading time was supposed to be 9 o'clock this morning. They bumped that to 9:30 this morning, and we've just had a message to say now that it's cancelled until further notice. So we're waiting to hear from them, but we're here on the hook in beautiful St John's, and there's a nice tool ship coming in, so that's a treat. We'll see what happens. So we've been called over to the ship now. Apparently the problem was that a boat they'd loaded before us has a broken keel, or had broken its keel as it was being loaded onto the boat. Not quite sure. But they've had a surveyor on this morning, and it looks like she's being relaunched now, so they're not happy to take her with the broken keel. And now we go into the crane once they're cleared out of the way. Fingers crossed this time. The stern line on there. We're just getting the bow. Hello, how you doing? We're now in their hands. The engine's off. There we go. We have delivered this boat to this ship with no scratches, no incidences. It's all a little hectic, I have to say. There's a lot of people clambering around. They obviously know what they're doing, but ropes were being thrown. One pretty much hit me on the shoulder, nearly on the head. And it's very close, like the rig is really close to the mast.